Australia's Immigration Minister has met Sri Lanka's President in Colombo to strengthen joint efforts to stop the flow of asylum seekers. But as Scott Morrison helped unveil a gift of 2 patrol boats, he would not be drawn on the fate of the more than 150 asylum seekers in Australia's custody on the high seas. It appears the men, women and children will remain at sea in a legal limbo. Jason Om reports.
A show of military might for a close political ally. Australia's Immigration Minister has gone back to where the asylum seekers are coming from to deliver a familiar message.
The way is closed, and that way has been closed by Australia and Sri Lanka working in strong and close partnership together.
Scott Morrison and Sri Lanka's President Mahinda Rajapaksa have commissioned 2 ex-customs patrol boats aimed at stopping the flow of asylum seekers at its source. But the minister was saying little about the High Court challenge that's left a group of asylum seekers, including children, on a customs ship somewhere at sea.
153 people still at sea. Are you trying to send them to Sri Lanka?
Well, I've already given my comment on the matters that are currently before the court, and I don't intend to expand on them.
Refugee supporters say the asylum seekers are on board the Ocean Protector, with their fate to be partly decided by the High Court. The government won't say whether it will send them back to Sri Lanka, but has told the High Court it'll give notice if it does. Even so, a Sri Lankan representative in Australia says his country won't take them.
At the moment, we can categorically deny, reject any plans of Sri Lanka to take over the suspected, presumed, speculated asylum seekers coming from India.
In Canberra, the debate turned to the mental health of asylum seekers onshore, with reports of mothers attempting suicide while in detention on Christmas Island.
Will the Minister inform the Chamber how many mothers and young women are currently on suicide watch in the Christmas Island detention camp? And will the Minister confirm that one woman has thrown herself off a building earlier this week after previously attempting to hang herself?
Senator Erica Betts, representing the Prime Minister, sought to clarify.
With all of these situations, it's vitally important to get all the factual information.
The Christmas Island Shire President says 9 women had threatened to harm themselves and are now on suicide watch.
Now, a small number of minor self-harm incidents have recently occurred, and those involved are receiving proper and appropriate medical and other support.
No Australian government should be subjected to the spectacle of people saying, unless you accept us, I am going to commit self-harm. And I don't believe any Australian, any thinking Australian, would want us to capitulate to moral blackmail.
These comments by the Prime Minister of Australia are a new low even for him.
The 9 women from the Middle East have been told they won't be resettled in Australia. Jason Om, Lateline.